Hey man, what's up? What's up? What's up? This is my first time doing a video. Really want to do this long time ago. I know I ain't. But I gotta get what's in here somewhere else. Um, First on the Carolina thing. Um, I think Cam just need to ball. Um, if they want to make the playoffs this season, they would just need to let him ball. If they working towards the future and make him a better quarterback with his mechanics and all that shit, then yeah, keep doing what you're doing. But at certain times in the game, all that thinking shit, like it gotta go. It gotta go away. You just got the ball. That year he went 15-1. He wasn't thinking about dunking it down to Christian McCaffrey or not taking the hit. He was balling. Um, After that, he probably got on his high horse and felt like he didn't have to do certain things. But now I think he know that every little small thing count. And right now he's overthinking. Yeah, he got good stats, but in those moments, like Aaron Rodgers, in those moments where you got to have the play, come up short. And to me, that makes or breaks a good quarterback. Like you say, Tom Brady having the worst season than Aaron Rodgers. Statistically, yeah, but in those moments, Tom Brady gonna make that play happen. He gonna make the right read. He gonna check down to the right play, whatever it is. He gonna make sure they get what they need. They need a first down. They need to get in field goal range. They need a touchdown. Like he gonna try to put that up there. Most of the time when they lose, it's not because of Tom Brady. I ain't saying every time, but most of the time they lose not because of him. Aaron Rodgers, you can say the defense, like it was a couple of games this year where it was not his fault. But those games where you got to have it, he came short. Just like with Cam, we've been falling short because the defense, they ain't what they used to be. But Cam, you you the franchise quarterback. Like everybody say, you the weapon. You the only person we ever had on Carolina. Like nobody, they overlooked what Steve Smith did. Well, not now since he retired, but when he was there, they overlooked what Calvin Benjamin did. Only person they give credit to is Greg Olsen. They don't look at what Jonathan Stewart did. The line, like they just give Cam all the credit. Like he out there by himself. He lead the team in rushing. He lead the team in passing and all that. Yeah, and that's partly because of Cam, because he can't throw high. He got slow receivers. So yeah, you can load the box up, stop the run, make him run it, make him throw it. You know, it's an easy game plan. Um, but when he started dinking and dunking like to Christian McCaffrey, it's like now you put yourself in a trap where all they gonna do is back the fuck up and let you throw it to him and come up and try to tackle him. You see, Christian McCaffrey had over 100-yard rushing and 100-yard receiving, and we still lost because it's a quarterback-driven league. The quarterback has to win the game. Other players, they do their part, they make big impacts in the game, but the quarterback is gonna have to win the game. Um, so with Carolina, Kansas need to ball out. First 3 quarters, think about it. Do the check down, run for the first down and slide, or scramble and make the deep pass. Like that's another thing I want to see him do. Stop trying to run out of time. Like scramble, but try to throw that motherfucker. Um, but yeah, he just got ball out in the fourth. Those crucial spots where we need it. Like, I could point out a lot of times where he didn't come through, but he just got a ball. They just gotta let him ball. All right. Um, Next topic I want to speak on is I had so many predictions and things that I said where I would tell people and they would look at me like, that boy, you retarded. And I'm like, no, I'm not retarded. So these are some of the things I said. First, I said John Wall and Bradley Beal. Like I didn't say they suck or they wasn't good together or whatever, but it's just like I'm not seeing the success that should come with them. Um, Cause when John Wall went out, Bradley Beal proved to everybody that he could put the team on his shoulders, put a team on his shoulders. He could run his own team. So I think when he did that, now you got Team Bradley, Team Wall. So that's why I felt like they should have been split up the first time. Or I said this last year, probably like in the middle of the season. Um, and with that same thought last year, I said if they get rid of Bill or Wall, they should trade with Portland and get CJ or Dame, which I feel like Washington won't let go of Wall and Portland won't let go of Dame, but trade Bill and McCullough. Because to me, Wall and Bill, same players. I mean, to me, they just playmakers. You know, they not knock down 3-point shooters. Bradley Bill was, but that's not his game no more. Just to sit there and shoot threes. Dame Lillard, all he do is, he's a point guard, so he's a playmaker. C.J. McCullough, he's a little less of a playmaker, but he make plays for himself more so than others. Um, so I feel like they should trade those players. Bill and C.J. McCullough, trade them. So you'll have Wall and C.J. McCullough and Dame and Bradley Bill. Now I feel like whatever Dame don't do good, Bradley Bill do good. Whatever he don't do good, vice versa. Um, I think Dame is a better shot, better clutch shooter than Bradley Bill is. Wall or Bill not a clutch shooter to me. CJ more clutch shooter than Wall is. So, it's vice versa for the same teams. Like, they gonna both get what they need. And I think both of those teams will reach that next level of success rather than being stuck right here, look like you going up there, then fall down. Um, I said that last year. Right now, it's probably too late for them to make any kind of trades. Like, they probably just need to blow those teams up. Um, that's my honest opinion. But if they want to keep selling tickets, keep that shit together. Um, the second thing I said was the Raptors need to get rid of DeMar DeRozan. So after they lost to LeBron, we had a discussion. I said they should get rid of DeMar DeRozan. Everybody said they should get rid of Kyle Lowry. And I'm like, if I do get rid of Kyle Lowry, I'm not going to get nothing back that's going to make us better. It's just going to be another point guard or another player. It's not going to make us better. If you get rid of DeRozan, his level of basketball play, you could get a nice return for him. Trade a superstar for a super or an all-star for an all-star. And what ended up happening was they got Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green. So they team did get better. Why? Because they got rid of DeMar DeRozan. That was the whole reason. Like, ain't nobody want Kyle Lowry. I ain't saying he's sorry, but he not the reason that team was losing. Like, DeMar DeRozan was the reason that team was losing. He choked. LeBron got his number. He's scared of him. That big bro. Kawhi Leonard not scared. He not scared of nobody. He feel like he the best player in the league. I think he is too. Greek Freak right on his ass and KD, they right there, but I just feel like Kawhi better in those moments. That's what I look at, those moments. Kawhi always come through. There's not too many times you be like, well, Kawhi didn't come through. You can't say that. Show me. Find it. You can't show me. So that's why I said get rid of DeRozan for a better team. Then what happened? They get rid of DeRozan and make a better team. That was the whole thing I was telling these guys. They were looking at me like I was retarded. I was crazy. They were like, you need to stop playing 2K so much. Like, maybe y'all need to start doing what I do on 2K. I done had over 100 years of simulation just watching this shit. Like, I'm not just simulating. I'm watching the game, like actually watching the game. And I done watched over, I don't even know. Like I said, I got over 100 years of just watching this shit. Football too, Madden, college football. That's what I do. I just watch shit, set the teams up, manage the salary cap, all that shit. Like, I could really run the goddamn team. College, I think more harder than NFL because you're not just picking players up and managing money. You got to actually recruit and make them like you and want to come to your team and believe in believe. They have to believe in you that you believe in them to get them where they want to go. And if your team could do that for them, so you know, I think that's a little harder than NFL. Even though the NFL is the cream of the crop and everybody is the best at whatever they doing. I think college is a little harder. Um, just in the coaching aspect, not the actual um, coming up with the game plan and whatever else going on in the NFL. I don't know all the little intricacies or whatever into it, but I know situation. Um, so yeah, you get rid of DeMar DeRozan and make a better team. I told them folk that that's what happened. Um, it was something else that happened. Bear with me, I just jumped up here just because I had to get it off my mind. Uh, it was a lot of things. I said Deshaun Watson and Texas going to the Super Bowl, which they got a chance. They didn't look like that starting off. Um, man, it was a lot of things I said. But those were two of the things, three of the things that I really did want to get out there. Because when I started making predictions on the regular, I want to be able to come back to it. Like, see, I told you that shit on tape. Can't nobody say you ain't said that. I said that shit. Um, I said LeBron James will not be the same LeBron James in 2 years, and he's not. I said that 2 years ago. He's not the same LeBron. He can't play deep. Well, he can, but he don't got that energy like he used to. That's the only thing. He can't put all his effort into the whole game like he used to. He got to pick and choose his spots, and I think that's kind of it's a gift and a curse because he can do what he wants to, but he can't expend that much energy doing it the whole game, and he don't put the effort into doing all the other little stuff that you got to do when you don't have the ball and you need to be involved in the offense. But I ain't talking about LeBron. Um, I'm trying to think of that other goddamn thing I said. Maybe it'll come back to me. I want to also speak on the Kareem Hunt thing. The NFL full of shit. First and first and foremost, because the only reason they doing this shit is because they want to look good. It's an image. So I could look like I got Bally's on. What the fuck ever designer y'all wear that's expensive? Well, I could have that shit on and not have no money in my pockets. Image. Um. So with them, they full of shit. The Chiefs, they full of shit, but I kind of feel them. Cause they say he lied, but in his defense, you don't know when to tell the truth or when to lie. Cause sometimes when you tell the truth, you get fucked up, and if you would have lied, you would have got off. So yeah, your decisions, but everybody make decisions. Everybody lie. Everybody, nobody tell the truth all the fucking time. If you do, shut the fuck up. You're a liar. Um, he was wrong just by being a human and having another altercation with another human. He was wrong. Now you want to put that female that she was a female, that person was a female or a woman. Nah, he's wrong because of that. You can say that too, but I just feel like a person versus a person in any kind of battle is wrong if it's gonna hurt the other person, whether it's confidence, self-esteem, whatever. Um, that interview, he probably should have told them exactly what happened. Like he could have left out if he was on any kind of drugs or whatever. He could say I was, I had some alcohol and she had some alcohol and we got into a disagreement or argument or whatever. She said some things that provoked me, and I should have did it, but in that time, I did it. Um, That's not who I am on the regular. You know, I think I think he thought that they had got rid of all the evidence, and so he was like, "Well, shit, it ain't never gonna come back to bite me," but it did. Um, I think she was playing victim afterwards, cause while it was going on, she ain't look like a victim. Um, I'm glad Shannon Sharp said, cause the lady said if he shouldn't play in the NFL no more because of this, and he was like, well, if a doctor or a lawyer or anything, any whatever your occupation is, if you do this, you should be banned from that occupation. And I agree with Shannon Sharp on that. Um, Cause we try to make athletes and entertainers and all these folk role models when they not really the role models. These everyday people really role models. Um, they just got a lot of money. For one, they got talent, but for two, we give them the money. We spend that money as a collective that make them millionaires and billionaires. Like we do that. So I mean, you could say that they should be held to a higher standard, but we not giving them money because they hold themselves to a higher standard. But anyway, I can't think of that thing. When I think of that thing, I'm gonna come back with you, and this would be called real shit or real BS. So, um, the shit that I say be real shit, and the shit that I peep out, that be that real bullshit. NFL's on that real bullshit. Um, Cause they most likely gonna let him play. Like he gonna come back. Cap can't come back though. I don't give a fuck what Cap said about no pigs and no owner and none of that shit. It's far worse shit being said that's not on TV that they say and then they smile in each other's face. So why they can't do that with Cap? I know why, you know why too. So I don't even talk to them folks. I'm talking to y'all. Cause shit. If somebody mad, um, if somebody mad at somebody else and they not gonna give me their money cause I fuck with that person, I'm gonna start fucking with that person so I can get them people money. And so that's what's going on. Like they mad because the NFL fuck with Cap. They don't believe in the issues. Shut up and keep playing. That's all they want them to do. Because if if Cap was on, let's say if Cap did not even a TV show but a web a podcast, and he decided to kneel and say why he was kneeling and all that shit or speak on whatever, like he wouldn't have got half the attention that he got. You know what I'm saying? So to say that y'all listen anyway, that's some bullshit, real bullshit. And he need a job, but what he did is way bigger than the NFL. I think he make in the long run without tearing his body up. So that's all good. But yeah, I'm gonna be speaking about sports shit, real shit, mostly black people shit. White people, y'all could tune in too, cause it ain't nothing to do with y'all. I'm talking to us. I'm not talking to y'all no more. They marched for y'all to listen. They did all kind of shit for y'all to listen. Some of y'all listen, some of y'all don't. I don't give a fuck. I'm not talking to y'all. Um, we got laws and shit in place to do what the fuck we need to do. We just got to do it. I'm talking to black people now. That's what the fuck we got to do. They got their shit. We don't need to infiltrate their shit. We need to build our own shit and then be able to compete. And when you could compete, that's when motherfuckers like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like you can get on the friendly shit. Like we can start doing business together because that money that I'm missing out on, cause you getting it, like I need to get at least a piece of that back. Something I need to be in the. White people want to be in everything. So if we ain't got shit for them to be worried about, then why the fuck we listen to y'all? Like what the fuck y'all talking about? Y'all ain't talking about shit. Y'all ain't talking about a goddamn thing. So I'm not talking to them. All that shooting us in the street and we need opportunities and stop calling us niggas and being racist. Like I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. For real, for real. None of that shit. Martin and them, they did what they had to do. Us, I don't know what the fuck we doing. You can't name a person that is monumental like Martin or Malcolm or Marcus Garvey. You can't name nobody. Not even Obama. Like nobody. You can't name nobody. The only people I know that's probably like close to that, just on the mindset, is, Dr. Umar, Brother Polite. Um, I forgot her name, but she teach the post traumatic slave syndrome. Like all these folks should be our leaders, but we'll find one thing, two things wrong with them, and try to assassinate them like white people do. Like, bruh, we gotta put somebody up there. If they overall gonna help us, then yeah, fuck that. Fuck what he did. Man, fuck that. Cause Obama, he ain't did shit like for us or to have somebody say anything bad about him to try to assassinate his character. He ain't had nothing for nobody, and he did nothing for nobody. Well, he ain't did nothing for us. He did stuff for other people. I'll get into that later on. But if you ain't got time to wait, look it up. See what the fuck he did. So on that note, I'm out this motherfucker. I might get back on that bit later. I don't know. I gotta take care of these kids.